It is amazing what you can do with Claude Design Fable 5, which has just been released. This website is made with Fable 5. Just like this website. How about this one? So in this tutorial, I will show you how you can get started with Claude Design Fable 5, how to create your first websites based on prompts, having a conversation with Claude, and then how to publish it to a live website with a free domain. So if you're ready, let's get started. So what I will do, I will go to ferdy.com/Claude. It's not an affiliate link, it's just a reference so I can see how many people click on it. I accept all the cookies. I can continue with my Google account or sign up with email. I prefer email, so I click over here. Then I enter my email address. I click on continue with email. And now I go to my email account and I click over here to sign in with Claude AI. Then I click on copy the code. I go over here, I paste it, verify email address, and now I have an account. Let's create your account. I agree over here. I subscribe to occasional promotional emails and notifications. You can also not do that. I prefer to do that. Create an account. What is my birthday? Well, it's almost there. June 28th, 1986, almost 40. I'm going to use it for personal use. And I want to, you can get started with free. Of course, if you want to use Fable 5, I would definitely go with Pro. I will go with Max because I want to get the most out of it. I want to make a lot of websites, show you how to do it. I want to go with this one. And I show you throughout the tutorial how many credits and tokens I use for these projects. I fill in my details. I agree over here and then I click on subscribe and pay. You can download it for Mac OS. I click on skip. Right now I want to use it from the browser. Before your first chat over here, we can help improve the AI models by turning these on. I click on continue. My name is Ferdy. Continue. What kind of work do you do? I see myself as an educator. And I click over here on I have my own topic. There you are. Welcome Ferdy, I'm Claude. So the first thing I always want to do, I want to change the layout to a dark layout. In order to do that, I click over here. I go to settings and here at appearance, I want to change it to dark. There you go. So we can get started right now. So let's start really simple. I have a website. It's called wavemakers.nl. It's a church website. Maybe you won't say that if you see the name. And it's so ugly. This is the church I go to. Oh man. So I will use this as a reference. I say use this website as a reference. I want to make a website about this church called Wave Makers. Use the same colors, the Wave Makers website, and use waves in very creative ways. Create awesome transitions between sections and make the visitor see at once what we are, a church in Maasluis, that's where I live, who the next speaker is, and that every Sunday, and that the service starts on Sunday, 10 a.m. at the GA Bredero Laan 49 in Maasluis. Also add ripple effects or other effects that has anything to do with waves. Let me tell a bit about the message is wave makers are people that create positive waves into other people's lives. So of course I need to change it from Opus 4.8 to, let's go to more models, Fable 5. So here's my first prompt, no improvement, one prompt. I hit enter. Let's see what it comes up with. So right now it's working on a website with information from the website. I said that's a reference, this one. And what it says over here, notify me when Claude comes with a message. So it will probably say to me when it's finished. So I click on notify and now I'll get a notification. Ooh, look at this. Something is happening. Wow, look at this. Look at this. wave makers in a wave like this, who we are. So it's a Dutch website. Sunday, 10 o'clock, church in Maasluis. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. This address, everybody's welcome. Next speaker, Mark van der Linden. Look at this. You could be the drop. Next speaker, this one. Look at this. It took 3 minutes. The animations are nice also here. Maybe it's a bit too much, but we can adjust it. This is a great beginning. I did not make this better with ChatGPT. I just wrote myself what I would like to see. Awesome. So what we can do now in order to improve things, I can make a screenshot of this. I can grab that screenshot. And then I can say at the right part, make a few ripple lines and place a few words in it. In the middle, you. Next, friends, neighborhood, city. When you hover over this area, make the cursor produce ripples that reach other areas. So maybe it's a bit vague. I have an idea in my head. I'm having a hard time to explain it, but let's see how it goes. And maybe I should do it in Dutch. So the idea is to create a ripple effect when I hover over here, that I see the ripple effect I have on my friends, neighbors in the whole city. So let's see. So there we are again. Took 2 minutes. Look at this. Ripples. So I understood what I tried to do. Awesome. What I'm missing is this color. So I say use the yellowish color more in the website. Of course, the more specific you are, the better the result will be. So way better if you ask me. So the yellowish color is over here, it's over here. So I like it. The question is, how does it look on a mobile? Well, let me make it smaller. It looks great. Maybe you're thinking right now, Ferdy, it looks nice. You can do so much more with it, but how does it work with SEO? Well, let me tell you, a friend of mine, he became my friend because he was a subscriber. He learned from my tutorials how to make websites. Now he has a company and he's making websites for clients. Now he's using Cloud Design to make websites for clients. And yesterday he showed me that they are found in the search results of Google. So it looks beautiful and you can be found in the search results. So how does it work with usage? If I go over here to my account, settings, I can go to usage and I see I use 4% up until this point. Well, let me show you what happens if we take it to the next level. So what I will say, now apply Three.js and 3D animations, transitions, and use GSAP in the website. So make it more like an award-winning website, but maintain the same information. This will probably take a bit longer. So let me show you how long it will take. So here it is. It took just 2 minutes, but look at this. The cursor is different. The sun goes towards the cursor. There's an animation in the cursor. Look at this. If I hover over here, you see waves. I know I can make this, of course, myself with scripting. I know exactly how to script this, but it takes a long time. No, I have no idea how to script this, but you just say what you want. We can refine it. Just tell it, have a conversation with this tool, and you get the results you have in mind. And when you scroll down, there's a nice 3D animation. I really like this. Look at this. Interactive. Here's some change to what I can do. Really simple. Make a screenshot and say, bring the 2 buttons a bit more down. Now they are too close to the upper container. I actually like where this is going. So what I will say, I don't need this. This is information that's not necessary. So what I'll say, turn this into a one-page landing page for the website wavemakers.nl. Grab all the info you need and place it on one page. Enter. So everything is now on one page. Leadership, childcare, information. Awesome. So if I want to publish this, how can I do that? Well, let me show you. I can click over here on copy on the arrow down. Then I click on publish artifact. And I say publish to web, publish and copy the link. So there I go. There I can copy the link. It's already copied. Now I can paste it over here. There you go. The whole website. I scroll down. And it looks like this with those animations and stuff. By the way, if I want to change something, I can do it multiple ways. Over here, for instance, this, I want to change this. I can say, change David and Liza to Dirk and Kobe. Hit enter. Dirk and Kobe. So that's how you can change it. So again, I can publish it again, copy the link. What I also can do, I can bring this to a live website with a free domain. Let me show you how you can do that. I click over here on the arrow down. I click on download as HTML. And I bring it to my desktop. Now, over here. So if you're ready to export your website to a live server, then let's go to ferdy.com/web hosting. Hit enter. You can also click on the link in the description or in the first comment and then go to this website. And then I click on start now. Here you see if you somehow don't like the service, you get a free domain and you get web hosting, which is what you need in order to store your website on the internet so others can view you. Then you can get your money back, no questions asked. I click on start now. And then over here, I can choose 3 plans. And I can tell you for this website we're going to make, the premium plan is enough. So first I want to choose 12 months. Then I click on choose plan. Then over here, I have a coupon code for you. I can give you 10% extra discount. So fill in Ferdy, hit enter. And then you get a free domain and web hosting for a year for just $52.14. Then I click on continue. I need to create an account. So I will fill in my details over here. Email. I create a password and then I click on register. Then I need to fill in my billing details. Ferdy, Korpershoek. My address is not necessary. And if I have a company, I can have my company details over here. And then the taxes will be subtracted. I click on continue. And depending on where you come from, there are local payment methods. So I can pay with Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal. It can be that you see different payment methods because you're from a different country. I will go with credit card. And then I click on submit payment. Congrats, your journey begins now in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So are you creating a website for yourself or for someone else? I'm creating it for myself. And I want to migrate an existing website. So I click on the second option and I want to upload backup files. I click on next. I choose domain name. I can choose one for free. So let's say wavemakers or with 2 S's.com. Or let's see if Wavemakers is still available. I don't think so. No, it isn't. So I do another S, another S. This one is available. I click on next. I need to fill in some details over here because of the domain. Then I click on register. It's finishing our domain registration. And domain is added to my site. I click on continue. Awesome. What we need to do now, in my case, I only have an HTML file. Well, if that's the case, change it to index.html. This is what I've learned in 1999, so long ago. That's what's always been searched for, index.html. If you have other files, maybe images or videos, make sure you select them. So if I would have this image over here, select them both, right mouse click, and then say compress or make a zip file. So I do with this one, I will say compress index.html. I can rename it if I want to, wave makers.zip. And now I can drag it over here. Now I click on next, submit request. The migration is complete and you see the result over here. So that's cool. If I click over here now, the website is not available yet. It can take some time. So I click on continue to the dashboard and this can take a couple of minutes. So I'll be back with you within a few minutes and then I'll let you know how long it took before my website was live. In the meantime, if you want to, you can verify your email account so your website does not go offline after 2 weeks. So let me show you how to do that. Over here, verify your email address from Hostinger. I click on confirm email. Awesome. If you want to, you can get your free email account. If you want to learn more about this, then go to Ferdy.com and search for Hostinger. And there I have a complete tutorial about Hostinger. Let's see, where is it? Hostinger tutorial. Show you step by step how everything works with getting an email account, linking it to your phone, to your computer, to your Linux, to your dog, whatever. No, just kidding. But in this tutorial, I'll show you how you can set everything up since you have Hostinger. So now it's a matter of refreshing this page. It's already there. 2 minutes. Look at this. Wow. On our own domain. It took me 20 minutes to create this. Wow. And as I said before, this website will rank. An arrow. This is amazing. Wow. Click over here. Oh, I love this. Leadership. Visit us. Oh, I love it. This is amazing. I think we're just scratching the surface, but it's crazy what you can do with this. If I send this to someone, I think he or she will think I'm an amazing designer. I really like the design, so we can take it to the next level. So what I will do in another tutorial, I will show you how to create a backend for this website, because if I want to change the speaker, now I need to go into the HTML, change that, change the information over here. What I would like to do is have a list of speakers for the next upcoming Sundays. And then automatically after each Sunday, a new person will appear over here with a picture of that person. And I should do that through a backend. So if you want to learn how to do that, then watch this video. If you want to create a more in-depth website using Fable, then click over here. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.